Hello, welcome to this guided visualization for creating a safe place for your inner child. To begin, find a comfortable place to lie down and relax, and just make sure that you're not going to be interrupted by anybody for this next little while. Make sure you're going to be warm and cozy. And when you are ready, closing down your eyes and bringing your awareness inwards. Trying to let go of any thoughts of anything that has to happen later. Not worrying about anything that's happened earlier in the day. Just bringing yourself into the present moment, into the here and now, focusing only on you. And check now if you could be even 5 or 10% more comfortable. And once you've found a super comfy position, relax and breathe. To begin with, concentrating on the breath moving in and out of the body without any effort. Noticing the place where the breath comes in and feeling the coolness of the breath as it moves in the nostrils. And then the warmth of the breath as it moves out. Bringing all of your attention to the place where the breath moves in and out. And now I'd like you to use your imagination and your memory and think back to a time when you were a small child. Allow a memory to intuitively arise. And trust that that's the right one for now. Try to surround yourself in the memory of being a small child. Imagine that you walk into the scene. Notice where you are, who else is around, how old you were, and what you looked like. And now press the pause button on the scene in front of you. As the rest of the scene is paused, go over to the small child that is you. Kneel down in front of them and know that when you reach out and touch them, you will have their full attention and the rest of the scene will stay paused. When you are ready, reach out and touch the small version of you on the arm, and they turn to you and ask who you are. In your own way, in your imagination, explain to the child version of you that you are an older version of them and you have come to take them on an adventure to create a safe place together, a safe place that you can visit anytime, no matter what age you are. Give the child version of you a hug. When your child understands what is happening and you both feel ready, you can stand, take the hand of the child and turn away from the scene. Walk away together. You start to notice in the direction that you are walking a huge waterfall. As you approach the waterfall hand in hand with the child version of you, you look up at the magnificent display of water. You notice that the light shining off the water's surface is every colour of the rainbow. Holding hands, you and the child version of you step into the waterfall. You feel the water and the colours flushing down through the crown of your head, down over your bodies, soaking, drenching and cleansing. Feel the water flushing through you. As you both step out from the waterfall hand in hand, you now have the waterfall behind you, the sun above you, and laid out before you a scene of the most beautiful place in nature. Create in your imagination the most beautiful place that you can imagine. As you are creating, notice the colours of the trees, the weather, the way the earth feels underfoot as you both walk hand in hand into your creation. Are there animals around? What is the colour of the sky? Step into your creation, walking through the trees, walking hand in hand with the child version of yourself. You can smell the flowers. You can hear the birds singing in the treetops. You can feel the warmth of the sun on your skin. You look around at the beauty of nature. Take a deep breath, breathing in the cool, clear, clean, fresh air. As you look around, you both notice off in the distance a tall, beautiful, ornate iron gate. You feel intrigued by the gate and start to walk towards it. You reach down to find out what the heavy thing that has emerged in your pocket is. And as you pull it out, you realize that you have a large, beautiful iron key in the palm of your hand. You look excitedly at the child version of you. You know that the key is yours. The gate is just for you. Try the key in the lock. The key turns beautifully. As the gate opens, you both walk hand in hand to the inside to see what's there. other side of the gate is a beautiful garden. It is your garden, a totally safe place with nobody else in it. Step into the garden and look around, and using your imagination, create the most beautiful garden that you can. You can have any colour of flower in here. Just imagine it to be, and there it is. Perhaps there is water, a stream running through. There are birds singing in the trees. There are bees buzzing around, drinking nectar from the flowers. A little butterfly floats over to you and sits for a moment on your hand. Take a few moments to have a look around the garden and see what's there. This is the place for you to build your safe place. This is the garden in which you and the child version of you will work together to create a place that feels safe and secure. You can build a tree house. You can make a den. Decide between you, communicating in your imagination about what the safest place in the garden will feel like for you. Imagine now that you spend all afternoon together, laughing and playing and designing the perfect safe place for you. Find a place in your den where the sunshine pierces through and creates a little sunny spot on the ground. Here is the place to create a bed of leaves and moss, cozy and comfy. Decorate it with flowers and anything else that you find in your garden to make the bed as cozy and comfy as you can. And lovingly give one last hug to the child version of you, and then settle them down into the bed of leaves, covering them over with a cozy blanket, sweeping the hair away from their face, noticing the warm sunshine resting on their cheek. As the child version of you starts to relax and drift away into the world of dreams, even though it's time to leave now, know that you have created this place in your imagination, and that means you can come back and visit any time you like. Leave the small version of you sleeping soundly inside the den in the bed of leaves, inside the safe, secure garden that you have created together. Walk back out of the beautiful garden and turn and close the gate on your way out. Put the key into your imaginary pocket, and you're going to take it with you now, knowing that you can come back here, visiting any time you like, and you can use this special key to get into this garden, and you are the only person who has one. Turn away from the garden and start to walk through the beautiful place in nature, back towards the waterfall that you came through at the beginning of the visualization. noticing the sun on your skin, the feeling of the fresh air moving through your hair, noticing the colours and the sounds all around you, walking back towards the waterfall, hearing the crashing water coming down as you step towards it, noticing once again all of the colours of the rainbow shimmering off the surface of the water. As you step into the waterfall now, feeling the cool water flushing down all around you, down over your skin. As you step out of the other side of the waterfall, you are back in your home, lying comfortably, with your eyes closed. Take a few nice deep breaths, focusing on that place where the breath moves in and out of the nostrils. You could stay here for a few more moments and rest, and when you are ready, start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Bring your awareness back to your body, and then start to move and stretch.